If you don't get your guitar in the right place, the level of your playing absolutely caps, which is why a lot of people ask me what I'm using as a knee rest and why I don't use a footstool instead. Let's break down all the reasons behind it so you understand the mechanics and you can get it working in your own playing. Now, I'm sure the bit that you've guessed is if you don't use a knee rest or a footstool, your guitar is too low. So we want to get the guitar in the position where our elbow can push underneath the neck of the guitar. This is what stops our wrist from jutting forwards trying to reach. The old school original method to get the guitar high enough would be to use a footstool, which is where it lifts your foot up and holds the guitar higher where you'd get a nicer position to play in. The problem with this is when you lift up your left leg, you'll feel your hips tilting towards it. Your hips will turn in to face that leg. You'll see this exaggerated when people are doing leg raises and they turn the whole shoulder in towards that knee. But this is a problem because when your leg lifts up and your hip tilts towards it, the base of your spine tilts that way as well. Then to sit up straight, the middle of your spine twists back, so you get a turn that you don't want, a torsion in your spine, and everyone knows where they look when they're playing the guitar. They look left towards their left hand, towards the neck of the guitar. So the base of your spine from your hips tilts to the left. The center of your spine tries to straighten up, and then the top of your spine where your neck turns back again to look at your hand. Unless you're a wet cloth and you're trying to wring yourself out, let's try and straighten up your spine so you don't end up with the different back issues and neck issues that you can get from having this position. Actually, it's not only back and neck issues, because when you've got those tensions, you'll often see a shoulder jutting forward as well, and that tightens the tendons, which can then give you tendinopathy leading down your arm when you're playing. So the more recent, the more modern alternative is something that fills the gap between the guitar and your leg. My leg is still lower, but it fills the gap between the two, keeping the guitar in that higher position. And these are called either guitar knee supports or just generally guitar supports. By using one of these, your hips don't have that different turn in them, which means your back can go completely nice and upright. You can see my shoulders are level, they're sloped in the same amount, and I just slightly turn my head to the side to look at the notes that I'm playing. Or if you want to be badass, you could be playing while looking the other way and talking at the same time. Okay, I'll stop showing off, but let's have a look at the types of knee supports you can be using. The one that I'm using here, it folds away. It's one of the original ones that came out. That's one of the main reasons I use it, is I got it when it came out, God knows how many years ago. How this works, on a hinge, it lifts up, piece of material goes across there and supports the guitar. This is called a Guitarno guitar support. They've developed a little bit over the years to have different numbers of suctions on them, suction cups that hold it to the guitar, but it's a good version that folds away. It isn't as adjustable as the others, but it's very convenient, folds away, and you can keep it on your guitar when the guitar's in its case. How you would adjust it is by moving it further down the body of the guitar to lift the guitar a bit higher, or bring it more into this curve of the guitar to bring the guitar a little bit lower down. Then if you want something a little bit more stable but not as compact, it doesn't fold away, the Ergoplay ones are a great other option. The original one they have is the first design, works really well, it's stable, it's got that adjustability in it, but if you're looking to get your guitar higher and have even more adjustability, they've got the Truster edition, which has a lot more you can play with in terms of the angles and the height that you can use. Great one if you want more stability and more adjustability in your guitar position. Only thing that I would say as a disadvantage is they're bulkier and you need to take them off your guitar when you're putting the guitar in the case. Since these came out, of course, the market's now getting flooded with a whole bunch of different designs. A lot of them work. You have some with magnets, some that go onto the back of the guitar, a bunch of different ideas. The main thing that we're looking for mechanically is not to have one knee up, one knee down in a way that'll be twisting your spine. Then you can get your guitar in the position you want it to be in, where you've got the easiest mechanics behind your technique, and we can take that cap that goes onto your technique when the guitar's in the wrong positions. So if you've got some new ideas, some value from this video, like, follow, subscribe, all of the good stuff. I'm going to be putting out a ton of extra videos that'll really help you push forward your guitar guitar playing. And related to this video about the knee rest, if you want to look at exactly how you want to be positioning your guitar to have the best technique, check this video out here where I break down the angles and all the things you need to be considering to get the guitar exactly where you want it. I'll see you in there.